Senator Julie Rosen was elected to the Senate in 2002, began service in 2003. She also has 20 years of experience, and she also has 7,076 days of service. It's an honor to present Senator Julie Rosen.
So it's been an honor to serve with this man for the last 12 years and be a seatmate for the last 10 years. You had 2 years up there, and I missed you terribly, but I had a chance to sit with. And we did this every morning after our prayer and our Pledge of Allegiance. And every election, he'd be going, Julie, don't do it, put that speech away, put it back in the drawer. You're not going to retire. And I'd put it back in the drawer. Can I take it out now, Jeremy? I can take it out. This is very hard. And you might have to share the Kleenex. And it's hard to believe there's been 20 years. A third of my lifetime has been spent here. I want to thank my district, 23. They have been amazing, and they believed in me. And it's been an honor to serve these humble, hardworking people. And I feel so good that Senator Draheim, you'll be serving them very well. So this makes it much easier to know that you are going to be working with them, working with Senator Frentz to take care of these very honorable people. And that's why I ran, because I feel so passionate about these folks. You know, it's funny, you get up here and you get beat up all week, and then you go home and you go, oh yeah, this is why I ran for office, because I can make a difference. And it makes a difference for them because they have a voice up here. I remember the first time in 2003 walking up those stairs outside here, and my knees are knocking. I'm going, what the heck did I get myself into? I am not qualified. I have a degree in agronomy from Colorado State. What am I doing here? But I remember thinking how incredibly clean those stairs were, and how beautiful this building was. And I was looking for something to say, like, oh, they missed a spot on that. I just want to say thank you to everyone who cares for this amazing Capitol complex. It is spectacular. And a special shout out to Tim and Dee and Roger at the MSB and our great conversations that we've had at night. I will always cherish those. So, people have been asking a lot, what will I do? You know the answer, don't worry about it. I got it handled. By time third deadline next year, I'll be floating down a river in Vietnam and Cambodia, so don't worry. I also have a 2-year-old, I bought it 2 years ago, a 19-foot Airstream motorhome. Have not used it once, not slept in it once. I'll have to get the manual out, because I don't even know how to operate this thing. Seriously, yeah. I got friends that own a elephant rescue camp in Kenya. I think I'm going to go and be cheap, free labor, maybe shovel some elephant poop. Who knows? I just want to make a difference someplace, and that's important to me. I have a family that I'm very, very close to out west. I have 6 other brothers and sisters. I lost one a couple of years ago, and I look forward to getting more time with them. Senator Newman, you said it right, Scott, you said it very well, that a lot of people, we don't know enough about each other. I know Ann is an engineer. I do know that, thank you, Ann. But you probably don't know that I was born and raised in Colorado. I was born and raised right next to Red Rocks. And Carla, I will never vote for legalizing marijuana. I'm just gonna tell you right now. But I have a 97-year-old mother who lives in Fort Collins, and I wanna really spend these last times with her too. So it's very important. But most of all, I want to spend time with my kids. And it's funny, we've had this conversation, Jason, about your kids are little, and you think that, and of course, it is so important to spend time with them right now, but they actually require and need more of your time when they get older too. And I am so honored to have kids that want to spend time with me. And the day they were born, they made me a better person. Absolutely. Wade, Karin, and Reed. And they're the ones that have had the sacrifice here for my commitment to this place. Wade and Molly are going to have their first granddaughter in October. Very excited about that. And I have another granddaughter, Lena, who lives in Münster, Germany. Dave knows that very well, and I look forward to being able to visit her without having to schedule it around the 26 parades that were going to be this summer. Karen and Patrick are up there, and they just got married a month ago, and they still have that honeymoon glow going. I can see it right there. They live in New York City, and I'm very, very close to all my kids. And then my little buddy, Reed, he lives in Kansas City, and he couldn't come today. But they started this journey with me when they were in high school, middle school, and grade school. And I always told them to give back to their community. It doesn't matter what you do. Figure out something to do for your community. And they've turned into these solid, heartfelt, intelligent human beings who are striving every day to make a difference in this world. And their father, Tom, and I did a great job raising you. I will take credit for that. And couldn't be more proud. So thank you, kids, and thank you, Tom, for the sacrifice you made so I could fulfill my commitment to our community. A couple other people I would like to mention that Bobby Gunther. Bobby Gunther, if you haven't had a chance to know Bobby Gunther, it's your loss. He means the world to me. And I started off with Bobby and Tony Cornish, and it was a great team. We worked very, very well together. Dick Day, when he asked me to run, I was like, are you kidding? I've got kids at home. I don't know anything. I have no political experience. I don't know what I'm doing, but he believed in me, and he helped me, and I won my first election because I ran hard, and that belief and asking was so critical for everyone, but especially women, to ask them to run, because you know you can make a difference. And Dwayne Benson, we lost Dwayne Benson a couple of years ago, but he was the one that taught me, and which we all know, but he said relationships are what matter up here. It doesn't matter if you're in the minority or majority. Make that relationships, because you can make things happen. And I served 12 years in the minority. And in the minority, in 2005, we passed the comprehensive meth bill, the largest meth legislation in the nation. I didn't know what the heck I was doing. I didn't know the process, but the meth cooks were coming up into southern Minnesota, and the stories about children being bathed in the bathtub where they were dumping the meth cook residue down that tub or the sink, and those babies were being bathed in it. That took me to my knees. So we had meetings twice a month, and Ken Backus would come down, and the sheriffs and the judges and the retailers, and we'd meet in Albert Lea twice a month. And we developed this huge 5-section bill that had putting away your Sudafed and child protection and treatment and cleanup legislation, and it was remarkable. But honestly, I didn't know what I was doing. Linda Berglund calls me up one Saturday. I'm, I don't know, sweeping the garage, chit-chatting, and she goes, well, I want to help you with that meth bill. And she starts talking about what she's going to do, and I said, well, Linda, are you going to take the bill from me? She goes, no, we're going to work on this together. So we sat at the committee table, and we did the bill together. And that was how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be. And we passed that bill. And it made a difference. The stadium bill, I do want to go back to that. That was, that was brutal. But I remember the first time driving up Hiawatha and seeing the structure for the first time. I had to pull over because I got really emotional about it because there was so much energy invested into that bill. And never, I hope you all, the ones that get to stay, get to have a relationship or a bill where you work with a governor and a House member, and you are like this. You are not going to move. You are not going to negotiate unless the other two are together. So a special shout out to Governor Dayton, because he was true to his word on that. And we were able, because of that relationship with Maury Lanning and the governor, Dayton, and myself, we were able to push that forward, and many of the other ones. Dave, Tom, you guys did the yeoman's work too, getting all the votes and getting that pushed through. It was truly amazing. And just a little plug, shameless plug, please let's take care of the stadium with the paying it off next year. We'll take care of Minneapolis. Let's do the right thing. Somebody take that, okay? Do well. I want to just say too about the 2018 pension bill. Sandy, it was remarkable. And to the pension boys, thank you very much, guys. We did a good job for our state workers. And unfortunately, we couldn't get the 2022 over the finish line, but maybe there's some hope. I don't know, but we worked hard on that. It's a good, very, very good bill. And the opioid bill, Chris Eaton, another great bipartisan bill that we made an impact in this state, so we have a lot to be proud of there. You can't leave this body without mentioning the mental health bill. So very important what we are doing and the work that needs to continue in this arena of mental health. Very, very important. So much work to do, like I said. The House was going to give me a heart attack last night. So I also want to thank all my colleagues. We've done some really good work here, and we've had some great laughs. And I know I've sparred with a few of you, but I have always and will continue to respect you very, very much. Special thanks to the Sensibles, and you know who you are. I'm looking around, I'm not going to mention names, but there's the Sensibles here. And I actually think we got Paul Kazelka, Michelle Benson, and Scott Newman. You're honorary Sensibles. And the two that I'm going to miss terribly is Dave Senjum and Jeremy Miller. You guys are my best buddies, and we've been through a lot. And I couldn't have done this without you, without your guidance and your friendship. And that's going to mean the world to me. So for the people that are outside these doors, that have helped shape us and guide us and inform us, we can't do this job without you. And we've become friends, and I really appreciate everything you've done for this body and for this great state. The other very important people that I'd like to, hope I get through this one, is I've had the honor to serve as the chair of finance for the last 6 years. And sitting next to Eric Nauman, Tom Boddern, and Dallas Fisher have been the highlight of my career. And I'm especially attached to Eric Nauman and his wife, Patty. And if I don't, where are you, Eric? There you are. I hope we can continue on with our relationship, if not here, maybe in France. I've had some great CAs, Brian Perro and Jessica Young, but Dallas, you've been extraordinary, so thank you very much. And I've had some wonderful LAs, a couple clinkers in there. But I've got stories I'm going to tell you. But Kelly Johnson, you have served the district so well and have taken care of me, and I really appreciate it. And I thank all my LAs. I ran into my first LA from 20 years ago, Sheznana Beznevov, and she's Ukraine, and her mother lives in Ukraine, so please keep Ukraine in your prayers still. And we had a great talk, and it's so fun to go back to those relationships and know that you did make a difference. And just because I ran through an LA once a year doesn't mean I did anything wrong. It just means I trained them really well, and they Sven, you and your team have kept us safe and secure in your diligent oversight. Thank you. We've been together a very long time. Cal, the front desk, you are what makes this work. I'm so very happy to have worked with you. Mr. President, I've told you, I'll tell you again, you have been an extreme pleasant surprise. I thought there would be your mallet flying across to Senator Latz at one point. But you have been remarkable, but you were trained by a very good presence too in the past. So thank you very much for your service. So going forward, members, I'm going to walk out these doors for the last time. knowing I have served my district and the state well with all your help. Thank you very much.